Thunder in 60 seconds on NBC. Lakers Thunder, round 2 underway. Injury in the starting lineup last time out. James initiates from the top at Hartenstein and one.
Lou Dort just kind of got caught up with Ayton. What a beautiful shoulders there by LeBron.
You look at this playoff series, his 5th with a 42-14 record. Of course, no Luka Doncic for the Lakers, no Jalen Williams for Oklahoma City. The return doesn't seem imminent for either. Who will return off the miss. Here comes James back the other way. Getting busy right away. Missed that. Ayton keeping it alive. And the Lakers score a bunch of assists, 8 in the first quarter. Here looking to score.
Well, there on the switch in transition, he knew he had the smaller Mitchell. That's why he went immediately to the post.
Holmgren stuck, so he turns around. And this is a
great defense on the switch there by Austin Reeves, guarding the taller Chet.
Oh, James Jackson. Well, they'll be back up. Don't worry. They'll be back up. Yeah. You burn some calories if you come to a Thunder game as a home team fan. Now Hachimura, who hit so many good shots in that Rocket series than his normal numbers.
Yeah, shooting 58% from 3 in that Houston series.
A.J. Mitchell putting the moves on Ayton, leaving for Holmgren, who fumbled, caught, stuck.
Jalen Williams being out, and Mitchell now in the starting lineup. Another primary ball handler on the floor here for the Thunder.
Reeves' patient wheels here early on.
How good was Ayton in that first round series versus Houston? A double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds.
There is Shea. That late shot clock, Hachimura. Hartenstein to do it. Shea sees LeBron, draws 3 Laker jerseys.
How about the unselfish play there by Shea? 3 yellow jerseys, give it up.
Right at him. Hartenstein to contact.
The pick and pop can definitely shoot with the best of them.
Smart. Getting that initial guard, that double's coming often. Shea is directing from the other side. Says swing for a Chet 3. Holmgren knocks it down. Smart comes to set the screen. Takes the return towards the basket. Williams was waiting defensively. On the glass, fought for. LeBron lines it up. Knocks it down. And the foul. James, 8 quick points. After playing distributor in game 1 of the Rocket series. Good. Austin Lind starters has scored for the Thunder.
Yeah, people forget how good A.J. Mitchell is in terms of scoring the basketball.
Hounding defense on Reeves, who fought through the contact team. Out of Shea's hands, quick. Holmgren twirling. Dort, another free 3. Holmgren too tough. Reeves.
A nice move there by Mitchell.
Holmgren will get one more free throw. Very good from 2-point range in that series, 73%. You see that score upper right. Keep a close eye throughout. Game is on Peacock. And 2:35 left in that third quarter in Detroit. Game 1 of that series. James on the back down, using the size advantage to get inside.
Has come a long way. Bronny Jr. has come a long way.
Luke Kennard in at the timeout for the Lakers. LeBron has Jalen Williams on that far side. Going to take another 3. Short. Williams coming in off the bench, joining Shea, Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort, the starters who remain. Double and the pass to Dort into Holmgren. Missed it.
JJ is saying someone other than SGA is going to have to beat us in this series.
He's guarding Hachimura defensively. Clock at 5. Thunder waiting to load up. Rui quick to the basket for 2.
Especially with the smaller SGA on him. Now you got to send help.
And he gets fouled, as he does so often.
He was supposed to go and double. Why are you waiting a team like the Thunder?
Yeah, that's what the Hall of Famers, mellow team series, but especially one where you're a massive underdog, as the Lakers are in this one. Pass to Ayton, fumble, can't clean. LeBron back the other way. Reeves stepped on the sideline, turns it over. Bring the size advantage on Reeves. Trying to be physical with them. Chet got there. Good.
That's twice Reeves has defended Chet Holmgren.
A three for the deep three. Way off for rebound. Hachimura hounding. Casey Wallace unlocked it to let SGA go. Again, trying to draw contact. Hit ahead to James.
12 of the 20 by James.
Holmgren can't finish. Foul on Ayton. Series against Phoenix. More week to week. Both guys doing some work, but neither.
He will probably do that quicker than Luka.
Jake LaRavia working on the outside. He, Kennard, and Reeves with Hachimura and Hayes. Gets to the basket, but no. The ex-Laker won a title with them. Won a title with the Thunder last year. Wallace, three. Steve. Hayes settling into that role as the backup center behind Ayton. Rolls to the basket, can't fit. Isaiah Joe, 11, checking in for Oklahoma City. Wild attempt. Thunder have missed their last 6. Hayes to screen. The veteran Marcus Smart leaning in. Got the bump, and he'll come to.
Everyone's talking about it's great to have Anthony Edwards back. Tasmanian Devil just throwing off Spurs left and right.
Here the defense is another block by the Lakers. Time by LaRavia. Shot clock still at 8. Gilgeous-Alexander pitches it out to Williams.
The difference maker off the bench when we talk about the difference between Hartenstein and Williams.
This back screen free Hachimura. Rui Hachimura
to the bench now, and you bring in Luke Kennard, another shooter scorer. I love what Marcus Smart has done in terms of when AR and LeBron are on the bench. He's the primary facilitator.
Kennard the pitch, LaRavia right back to him. Lefty launch, great shoot. Live ball turnover, Williams falls. Back in the hands of LaRavia. Bodies down everywhere. Fresh shot clock for the Lakers. Smart going to work. Good cut, Hachimura to the basket.
Ed's turn, looking at Smart.
SGA right around Smart. Sees three. Put it in anyway. Fans know the defense is so good. They're up on their feet here. As we get to the end of the quarter, LeBron telling guys, take your time. Give it to me right here at the nail. Kennard. Off. Final 5, Isaiah Joe. He'll take one, put it on the deck on LeBron. Puts it! They lead by 5 as we start the second quarter here of game 1. Mitchell is short. Vanderbilt in for the first time as this second quarter begins.
Mark Daigneault Thunder, already 11 players used here.
James for his third 3 of the night, and every time they go somewhere, it's somebody good who adds a lot. Terrific versatility. Jared McCain picked up in the trade this year from Philadelphia. He'll put it on the deck, got fouled. As it's the sweep of Phoenix in that play-in week that they had off, because they obviously, as the 1 seed, didn't have to do any business. Vanderbilt off in the 3. Hartenstein the board. Oklahoma City getting the better of play. Last few minutes, McCain will pull 3. Knock it down. Depending on what's needed. And by the way, he shoots 55% on the regular season, up 3% this year. 10-0 run for the Thunder. Out of the timeout. Change in the defense. What a pass by James. Ayton stops the run.
To put any pressure with those 2 fouls.
Aaron Wiggins checked in for Oklahoma City. That 11-man deep, willing to play everybody. They accomplish the team composition doesn't change. Lob inside, good catch by Ayton. A nice back to
and that team went to the finals. He was a big part of what they did offensively.
Mitchell and Hartenstein, nice little two-man game. Mitchell, his second year out of Cal Santa Barbara, UCSB, they love to hear. Lead is 8. Dayton, maybe 3 in a row.
And that's where he dominated when he was in Phoenix with those high screen and rolls with Chris Paul right at that free throw line.
McCain, the 3 earlier. Off on this too. So they have a 4-point lead, 4-13. Columbus City lead, which was 10, is now 3.
Well, the guys in the studio talking about how important Vanderbilt defensively is going to be on the floor here for the Lakers.
The left for deep 3. Good shot fake. Got around Kennard. Out of the corner. Knocked down by Wall. Reeves comes back the other way. Speed Vanderbilt spins inside and gets up off.
Half for the Lakers in terms of their points in the paint.
Mitchell on Hachimura. Good step through.
Talk about great footwork. We always talk about SGA's footwork. Mitchell is pretty darn good as well.
He's got 8. Reeves turns inside. Kept alive. Transition. Nothing going. Lakers doing a nice job of getting back quickly. Holmgren, a 3. Big to big triple.
For a 3. That's your conventional offense right there.
Chet Holmgren shot the 3 well against Phoenix in that 4-game sweep. Reeves on the deck. Saw Hartenstein coming up as he injured his hand, probably his pinky finger up on the backboard as he went up and was in some severe pain. The medical team back there working on him. If we had an update, we'll bring it to you as soon as possible. Oklahoma City leads by 9. Hachimura. So we'll wait for an update. Meantime, Thunder is led by as many as 10. Lakers had a 7-point lead in the first quarter. Smart is off inside. LeBron up high trying to get some screens and free Smart for 3. That's a nice play. And Williams with some early foul trouble. Right back to Gilgeous-Alexander, right around Hayes for 2.
There was no way Hayes was going to be able to stay with SGA.
Reeves, a lot of contact. For right, Pistons have gone on a 16-8 run since that game was tied at 93. Leads by 8, final half minute. Game 1 of that series. Dort inside, SGA with the punch for 45 for Cleveland. But game 1 to the home team, the number 1 seed. Hayes is fouled as he goes.
Austin Reeves.
It's kind of like a JV 7th grade game. No, you have to be here. We need 2 of you, 1 of you.
Well, the reason why that's important is you want to play.
Lakers. I've enjoyed watching the approach here in the first half.
Well, again, I think throughout this series, he's going to see numerous different looks from game to game.
Reeves, Hachimura, corner 3, short. Hayes, Wallace can't stop the ball. Slapped away by Reeves. Holmgren. Again.
15 points now. Go along with 5 rebounds.
2 of those offensive boards. Throwing those blocks. Smart kept SGA on his back. Look at the quickness to them. Holmgren inside. They lost him. Reeves. Out of the corner, Smart.
Big.
4. LeBron is the other 2. Wallace. Isaiah Joe fakes the 3. Comes right at Kennard and scores.
He has the ability to make moves just like that.
Reeves the pitch. 1 more. Smart in the corner. From deep. Reeves is off and Holmgren able here in practice.
Yeah.
But he's seen that look 1,000 times, right? That's 7 turnovers for the Thunder. They're one of the best at taking care of the ball in the league. And it turns into a...
Luke Kennard can be one of those instant offense. There's a steal.
James read it, got it, threw it down.
And there's a double team up high.
Alex Caruso comes in and moves it. Williams out of the corner, reversing. No. Tip kept alive for a moment, but pulled down by Kennard. The Lakers down 7. Smart the lob to James inside on Caruso. Up quick for...
Picking up full here by Smart. There's the double.
Around James, Kennard waiting. The miss by SGA. Kept alive. Caruso, three. Big. Or just get one good shot, which might be a good idea here. Five to shoot. Smart gets it to James. Foul. James sees the blue shirts come his way. And Reeves makes something happen. Steps in on Caruso. Missed it. Knew it was off. Chased it down. Kept it alive. Clock is off. Smart's got it for three. Way off.
The only thing you would like to see more of is Austin Reeves. Nice move here by Mitchell to get the scoring started in this third quarter. Only 1 of 6 from the field, but those 3 turnovers, right?
Certainly part of the story. They turned over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 4 times after he had 9 turnovers in the last series. That's all turn for Vanderbilt, playing in a reserve role here. The Laker team already missing Luka Doncic. At inbounds, Ayton 2 tries to the rim. A third is denied. Has it for Oklahoma City.
Rim protection.
SGA gets in the paint, leaves it for Holmgren.
Protecting the rim. Why not reward him? Great feed there by SGA.
Denying LeBron the catch. Got a bump from Ayton. Pitch to Hachimura's a turnover. Second for LeBron in this game. Thunder off to the good start here. First 2 baskets of the third. Can't make it 3 for Austin Reeves. As you said, Reg, 1 of 7. Gotta get going. And scored 23 points per game in his 51 games this season for LA. LeBron sees 2. Smart is free for the mid-range. Marcus Sarians.
In double figures now.
Sooner and a Cowboy in Reeves and Smart. A couple of Oklahoma guys here. Left foot picked by
20 points for Chet.
Lou Dort out of the corner. Late shot clock. Now he sees it, so he'll shoot. And miss everything.
Talked about the spurt in that second quarter.
Yep.
They're getting ready to go on one of these defensive runs here.
Getting the lockdown mode quickly. James back to the basket with Dort, a terrific defender. Hachimura got to step inside. Each team turned it over 9 times so far here tonight. Shai.
Ayton.
James still flies and coasts at 41 years old. That's speed and power up the floor. Smart.
Smart feet. And on top of that, he's the one who's been the primary defender on SGA.
He bumped up his playoff points per game from the regular season. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to Joe. 5 more than the regular season. That's seasoning, it's playoff time. Ayton has it slapped away by Hartenstein. Still 10 to go from LeBron. With Dort the primary. Susie, Ayton couldn't get the clean catch. To keep it alive, Smart triple. Rebound. Get 2 to give Smart a blanket to get him away from SGA. And Mitchell.
Double-double now for Ayton. 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Lob inside one more time. 3 converge. So James is free. Moves it to Hachimura. 4-3.
Silence those crowds up, right? That's the best time as a player.
Hartenstein to the basket.
In depth, yes. I like these.
You may have earned another one later on in the playoffs. Hartenstein has 1 more. You saw the shot there with Houston, one of the good people in the NBA. It was a very big part of the foundation.
Yes.
The first run that this team had after
Durant, Westbrook, Harden.
This is the 18th season in Oklahoma City for the Thunder. To the playoffs 13 times. James trying to get there to the basket. Reeves leaking out is Mitchell. Leaving for Holmgren. Hayes got to the deck to try to knock it away. Big scramble. Trying to get a timeout from big men to 7-footers in Holmgren 7-1. Hayes 7 foot on the jump. Now 10 to shoot. Reeves switched over. Hartenstein, back cut SGA. Pass in.
Got to shoot that if you're SGA.
Smart. Hayes with a punch. What you expect from a guy who's playing his 115th postseason game. Mitchell free three. No, it's down to 5 or 4.
That's going to happen. AR has to get going here.
Hayes leaves. LeBron pitches out of the corner. Hachimura got them all.
Back in this ball game.
Oh, SGA, the screen. That was a foul call. Smart on the play.
Look at the defense he's playing on SGA.
Hayes switching out on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outstretched arm, too much.
On the backside by Smart, still able to get it off.
The old good defense, better offense.
Yes.
James fighting to get free. He's got Luke Dort blanking in this third. Won't let him get a clean catch. Smart pulls up on Gilgeous-Alexander. Right to Dort. Dort sees Williams free in the corner. Thought about loading up for 3. James switches on SGA. Back cut. Nope.
I'd like to see the Lakers run a little bit more. You've got numbers. SGA just trailing the backside.
James with a great pass to Smart. Couldn't hit the corner.
A little tired here.
I think so.
And another S.
9 in the 143 minutes, 3 minutes played against the Suns. Smart. Hachimura. Reeves needs it. 3. So Smart, that primary defense you just showed us, Reg, comes out of the game. They get a little double in the zone behind it. And the Thunder respond quickly with the 3.
And Lou Dort has just been all over LeBron here. Turnover, live.
To the basket. Timeout, LA. Redick was a first-round pick 3 years later of Orlando in the 2006 draft. And here now JJ coaching LeBron, who gets inside off.
Here for LeBron.
Also of note, he has no rebounds in the game. And LeBron, who's like automatically flirting with a triple-double when he walks to the building. No boards on the night. Dort coming inside, skill the other way. Foul on the Thunder.
You lose defensively in Dort. Isaiah Joe on the floor now, some shooting.
The stretch with LeBron James out. What will the Lakers do? Reeves blocked by Wallace. Still 10 to shoot.
NBA teams led the Thunder team in steals. Top 5 in steals as well.
Yep. Hayes couldn't catch as he go. Back the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander to Caruso. He's going to go in. Alex Caruso's big shooting last year on the way to the title. Hayes, contact, block is called, and 1.
But just as effective.
So the challenge and the timeout stay for Oklahoma City. Mitchell, Hayes, lead by 11. Caruso hounding a frustrated Reeves. Can't get anything going tonight.
Look at this. There's a pack of hyenas out here.
Kennard trying to lose Joe, trying to get to Hayes. Shot clock. OKC defensive possession. 2 get it out of the hands of SGA. Reeves is tripped. Loose ball foul on Williams of the Thunder. 13 turnovers. Caruso guarding James. LeBron lets all the traffic go by. Gonna go back down here. Back down. And defensive 3, lingering in the lane too long, was Williams. A terrific shooter, Kennard, 91% at the line. Makes it for the Lakers.
Yeah. Smart's been so good as well.
Yep. LeBron the screen. Clock at 4. Gotta go on Caruso. Turn and toss. 2.
I hope people are appreciating this. And again, there's the double at half court, getting the ball out for SGA. Now it's 4-on-4.
And Isaiah Joe. This is his 3. Look at
comes the double.
And there goes SGA right at Laravia for two. Trying to go at Mitchell. Will fade. James the rebound with one arm. First rebound of the game. LeBron the putback for two. At 41.
Wow. 22 now for LeBron.
SGA working inside. Caruso out of the corner. Nope. Chance to get back and close this quarter well. Oh, that's a bad pass. It's a turnover. Smart knew it was going to be a turnover. It's going to be a jump ball as they battle for it. That's necessary. And Smart ends up saving a possession for the Lakers. He's free for three. Not that. Again, the blanket of gold going after Gilgeous-Alexander. And what happens behind it? Mitchell hit a three and he got fouled. In the sixth man voting. And when you lose J-Dub and Jalen Williams and his ability to have Mitchell in the Thunder we're sitting on. Reeves looking to find something here tonight. Missed that one. And that brings the quarter to an end. Games getting stretched out during the timeout. End of the third, start of the fourth. And a turnover. Thunder have it and going right away.
The reason why they didn't connect is that pest, Alex Caruso, all over LeBron.
And taking a quarter three. Missed it. Lap in the hands. Very, very busy DeAndre Ayton. Double-double, 10 points, 11 boards.
Nice.
Hachimura. That'll be on ESPN. Coverage beginning at 7 Eastern. And then Thursday shifts to Prime Video for the games going on tonight. PistBA.com or visit the NBA app. The Knicks offense smoking in the games.
Remember when everyone thought the sky was falling in New York when they were down 2-1?
Yeah.
But the Knicks playing arguably the best basketball in these playoffs, maybe right behind this Thunder team.
Hard slip and fall last night by 39 over the Sixers. First team to win 3 consecutive playoff games by 25 or more. Mitchell.
Incredible now that he's in the starting lineup for Jalen Williams.
He has scored the last 6. Pocket pass for Ayton, broken up. It's Caruso, Smart chasing. Not gonna get.
And Caruso been guarding LeBron James. Took a shot to the face there by Rui.
Hachimura off on the third. It's addicting, dude. Once you get that first one, you want the next one and one more. Sway of the high handoff to Hartenstein, and the Lakers down 15 here with 10 to go in regulation. With Reeves just struggling, 1 of 11 tonight. Hachimura out of the corner to the basket. He's the second leading scorer for Los Angeles with 15. A.J. Mitchell on Ayton on the switch. Oh, back the other way comes L.A. James gonna try 3. Flash. McCain loves his shot. Loves his shot.
McCain has. I mean, Sam Presti does it again.
Terrific general manager of this Oklahoma City franchise. It's all the way back in 2007. What a legacy of stars. McCain, Mitchell, right back. McCain, do it again. Oh, yeah!
Highlighting it. You cannot turn the basketball over and allow this Thunder team. They are just lethal once you turn it over against them.
Foul on McCain. Remember, Redick only has 1. That big pile of first-round picks that the Thunder had, used that to trade for McCain with Philadelphia back on January 4th. Reeves finally go through his second field goal.
This can be a domino effect here for Reeves.
Mitchell. Nope. Stein. Caruso keeps it going. And pulls in 3.
And the Lakers are going to have to play through it because of that only 1 timeout left here.
James on the cut from the corner. LeBron. The all-time leading scorer in the history of the playoffs. McCain for three.
From the same spot.
Ayton in deep. McCain grabs him, holds him through him, and provides championship leadership.
And he's still barking as he's going to the bench.
Reeves missed it. Here as SGA came back in, Caruso going out. Caruso was showing the guys how to pop champagne bottles in the locker room. He was the one who knew how to do it. That's going to be called on Reeves.
There's a reason why he got that clutch award, right?
Oh, is that right? Is that what clutch is?
I'd say so. Get rid of him. Trade him. Who is this guy?
Reeves off to try to get back in it. Margin is 17 with 6.5 to go. Holmgren's had a good night. Tap right to Gilgeous Alexander. Reggie's missed field goals. That graphic will never be seen again.
No.
Hachimura straight on in three.
17 plus 17 for the Thunder and second chance points, fast break points, and points in the paint. Lakers 17 turnovers for 17.
And Holmgren gets a put back there to take it up to 16. Reggie, talking with J.J. Redick pregame, as you would expect, he's just terrific to talk to. Such a big picture view of the game. Hachimura off. He had even what the Lakers needed to do.
Yeah.
And they came close to doing it for a stretch there, but they just didn't have enough offense here tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, when Austin Reeves struggles without Luka being in this series and on the floor, it's very difficult again.
Now they have an answer for everything, and it's a different answer every couple of nights off of Mark Dagnall's bench. Reeves off again, home so appropriate. When we were talking during the timeout. Man, what a shame not to see Luka in this series.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a guy who's familiar of going against this.
It was a trip here in early April when both Reeves and Doncic were injured. And that changed everything because this team was so hot. They were 16-2. They're starting to figure out how to play together and put these pieces in place. Reeves, a little underhand and a third on the game.
Great English there by Reeves, especially with the taller defender, Chet, protecting that paint and rim.
McCain has a dozen. He's coming off the very good, very potent Oklahoma City bench. He'll rebound that. Instead, he got a shot. Only the second rebound of the game for James. A third of change that third, second.
He's out here with, you know, a shade over 3.5 minutes left playing on this team.
Harden, another Reeves reverse.
Now you can't help too much with McCain on the floor. That shooter.
Wow, that's so has, right? Okay, you're going to double and take away Shea. Fine. Shea, fine. I'm going to bring you a terrific knockdown shooter in McCain.
That's Tesora's report, finding out that all he does in practice is pass the basket.
Breaking the record with 140 consecutive 20-plus point games. It's a regular season number, not postseason.
He had an under 20 game last year during the playoffs as well.
James. Rockets.
Going for it, if you're J.J. Redick and a Laker fan, you say, look, this may be the best we could play other than Austin Reeves giving them a little bit more offense here. I thought their game plan was great. Get the ball out Shea's hand. I mean, Jared McCain knocked it. This team, they played 11 guys, the Thunder. And everyone has a hand in the victory.
Marcus Smart off the mark. Yeah, but 7 of 16 probably changes the complexion of the game. The patented Hartenstein shot.